La 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 la. Let me check my let me check my audio levels here, folks. And there might be a better way, a smarter way to check the audio. But for me, I always open up my little YouTube app on my phone and then I just check it there. I put it right up to my ear. So maybe that's not the most smart way. But hopefully you guys are doing good. This is Mongo, your friend from SoCal. Here we go. What we got here? Let's see. Okay, I'm picking up a lot of kind of staticky stuff. So let me turn off this little fan in here. Alrighty, hopefully that is better. Let me double check. Double and triple check, so to speak. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Sounds pretty decent, pretty decent. Let me tweet this out, I guess. Might as well. Might as well tweet this out. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Do-ba-ba-da-ba-boo. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. I'm Mongo, and I'll be your entertainment for the afternoon. Oh, boy. I used to do a little bit of singing back in the day, back in high school. But yeah, so let me tweet this out. I am live. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty basic tweet. I am live. We are here. Alrighty, folks. So hopefully you guys are doing good. And this week in Monstrous News with Mongo, there isn't too much to really talk about, so to speak, in the typical sense. I do want to very briefly look at one or two little Twitter posts that I saw today that really caught my eye. Let me share this tab here. Oh boy, alrighty. This is from Twitter, Alex Alcantor. And I really enjoyed this picture here. Let me make sure I got that display right. Yeah, that looks good. Look at that picture there. That is Greymon from Digimon. And I think this is amazing. This is a really cool thing to see here. Definitely check out Alex Alcantor. I will put this link in the chat below. And so you guys can check him out. It's always cool. I always enjoy looking at art on Twitter. Always fun to follow artists too. But there's a link to Alex Alcantar. Very cool. And I thought that was awesome to see Mega Flame. That is one of Greymon's attacks there. But that is really nice. I think that's a great way to start out this little session here. And then we'll follow it up with another amazing picture here. This is actually from Figure Mania Show. Figure Mania Show, if you're not familiar with him, he has a really fun Twitter to follow. And he also has a pretty good YouTube channel as well. And this is of Godzilla versus Biolante final battle. And of course, this is using some really nice figures here. If I had to guess, these are both figure arts or monster arts figures. And I really love following and looking at the pictures here from Figure Mania Show. He has a really great sense of photography and the ambience and the effects that he puts within these pictures are really thought out, really well thought out, and really nice to see as well. And we're going to move along here. We're going to move along. And here is as far as toys go, this will probably be the last big thing. Now, this is about the Mezco 5 points of articulation Ultraman and Red King figures that they will be releasing later in time. And of course, last week we looked at a few pictures of them, but here we have them side by side. We have Ultraman and Red King. Ultraman on the left and Red King on the right. Red King, he's a pretty interesting kaiju. Of the handful of episodes that I've watched of Ultraman, um, I did see an episode with Red King in there. It was probably the episode where he was first introduced, and he's a pretty cool monster. He's a very lizard-like creature. Here he is lizard-like. Excuse me, folks. I'm going to belch. Okay, not much of a belch. I muted it, but anyways. So, Red King is a very large, powerful kaiju, powerful monster. 5 points of articulation here. We have that down in the corner. And we can see the 5 points of articulation here on Ultraman. The head, the arms, the legs. So it's a very basic kind of thing. And we can assume that it is the same with the Red King, the arms, legs, and I would assume possibly the top of the head, because it does not appear to have a neck cut, so to speak, for, around the base of the neck. Either way, it is very nice. As we look through some of the other pictures here, it does appear that they will have arms that can swap out, as you can see here with the Ultraman and his Specium Ray. I would assume that you can pop off his arms and do that type of thing, that pose. And it comes with a rock. So that's very nice there. Actually, and looking at Red King here in this shot, it does not look like he's going to have any head articulation. Doesn't look like he's going to have a head swivel. So he might just be a 4 points of articulation, unless his tail has a swivel on it. But I got to say, these look great. Personally, if you wanted my personal opinion on this, you could probably find these types of figures for much cheaper. Or that is to say, you could find similarly made figures from Bandai Movie Monster series or Bandai vinyls for a much cheaper price, because looking at this, I do not think that these are going to be cheap, because these are made by Mezco. They do not seem like they're going to be very cheap. They are probably a very exclusive kind of figure, and I'm really skeptical of it. That's partially why I was surprised when I first saw those figures revealed. But folks, we're going to move along here. We're going to keep moving along. Now, last week we talked about a particular kaiju that was revealed for the upcoming Kong or Godzilla vs. Kong toy line from Playmates. And that kaiju's name was Warbat. Now, some more information has come out. The community's been coming together. They've been trying to compile as much information as possible. And we have a more a more legit sounding name for this kaiju. And let me just take you to the Legendary Series Monsterverse wiki. Boy, is that a mouthful. So here is Warbat. This is the picture right here that we have seen revealed. But it also, here is the actual packaging here, featuring the name Nozuki. So, okay, so it is interesting. Warbat may have been a very early code name, so to speak, or product name for this kaiju, just as entertainment and everything Star Wars suggested last week on our previous show. And I gotta say, that sticks a lot better. Nozuki is a cool name, Titanus Nozuki. And obviously, that makes me a lot more interested in finding out more stuff about this. It does share a bit of a resemblance to the Quetzalcoatl from Central American, Mesoamerican mythology, which is very cool. And taking a look at another similar kaiju, this kaiju has been revealed a very long time ago. Hail, Severon 13. Glad to have you here. Let's see. So this is Warbat, aka Nozuki. Nozuki is a much cooler name. Now, this is some older news, but this is something that I thought would be very pertinent here. So let me share this other tab here of another kaiju that will be in an upcoming MonsterVerse property. Most specifically, this will be in the upcoming Kong graphic novel that will come out before Godzilla vs. Kong is released. Now, this kaiju is called Camazotz, and this kaiju is actually a bat, which is pretty nice. And we don't have very many images of Camazotz, unfortunately, but this kaiju will be featured in the upcoming graphic novels, hopefully. And basically, it's the Camazotz, literally death bat, is a Mayan bat god associated with night, death, and sacrifice. So, it's got a lot working for it. I like that kind of stuff. And yeah, pretty much that is something to look forward to. Hopefully, later down the line, we get to see some more action and interaction between these kaiju. But, as we kind of move along here, here's just a few very nice things that have been put out on Twitter by the kaiju community, so to speak. And let me see here. Here's one that I really enjoyed looking at. This is from J. St. G of Nerd Cage Live on Twitter. Here we go. And this is a fantastic little edit here of King K. Rool, King K. Godzilla, and Donkey King Kong. And boy, folks, I really enjoyed looking at that. Looks very nice, very neat. I'm a fan of Donkey Kong. Always liked King K. Rool just because he was a big crocodile dude. And yeah, there's something there. And as we keep moving along, yes, that is a war bat. I'm like, that's why I was so confused when they initially saw some images of Warbat with Osprey, on the toy image of Nozuki. Because I'm like, what the heck? We already got a bat thing that's been confirmed. But of course, that was only for a graphic novel. So, whatever. But yeah, it was a weird thing. It's funny how that worked out. Probably worked out for the best, honestly. And here is just another little image here of a nicer, I guess, yeah, a nicer type of. Let me take a look here. Let me make sure I got my things correct here. Now, this is a fan poster of this scene that we've been seeing a lot. This is from Kaiju News Outlet. If you're still craving some Godzilla vs. Kong news, then take in this incredible modernized King Kong vs. Godzilla fan poster by Christopher Shai, the artist behind the original At Godzilla movie SDCC poster. So I think this looks amazing. That looks great. That's pretty much what I want to see, from a Godzilla vs. Kong poster. I think the perspective is interesting. I think Kong is a little too gigantic. Not that I think that Godzilla is too weak. I think Kong would be way too OP at that size. Like, look at his arms. Look at his arms there. He could like twist off Godzilla's arms without even thinking about it. Look at his head. The head is way big compared to that. But of course, this is a fan poster. So, it's obviously, let's just have some fun with it. Maybe some of the perspectives a little different, all that kind of stuff. All of that type of stuff. Yes, agreed. Kong is too big here. And you can kind of see that in some of the Playmates toys that have been released. Let me look some of those up for you because we've looked at some of those already, but there was a few comparisons here. Uh, all right, just a second, folks. I'm going to be right back. On second thought, I'll be right back, folks. I'll be with you in a second. All righty there, folks. I am back. I had to give a very quick injection to my uncle. He is a diabetic. He's a diabetic. He's also mentally handicapped. So I got to take care of him, and as much as I can, really, and give him a weekly injection of a new medicine. But anyhow, yes. So agreed. Kong too big. If you make Kong too big, then you really handicap Godzilla. So yeah, let me just pull up an image here. So King Kong toy, King Kong toy playmates. Let's do a little cyber sleuthing here. King Kong toys playmates. Okay, let's see here. Do 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 do. There are quite a few different toys here, but they're not the ones that I want. Godzilla vs Kong toys. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So here we have an image. Oh gosh, this is someone else's. That's a video. Okay. So here we have an image here of Kong, Godzilla. It's not quite in scale, but we have Kong here. He's at 11 inches, and we got Godzilla here at 11 inches. They're just a little too like. You just look at the arms. The difference in the arms is really what gets me here. Like the Chad Kong and the Virgin Zilla, so to speak, to reference that old meme. But like honestly, like you get like Kong is a gorilla. So if you make him too big, then you give him a really big advantage over Godzilla. I've been repeating that over and over again. Here's a nice little fan art here of what I would probably like to see here for the size scale, at least, because you want Godzilla to be able to still like use some of his weapons, natural weapons, you know. Besides his atomic breath, he has his teeth, he has his claws, he has his tail. You want him to be able to kind of throw around Kong a bit. You also want Kong to be able to, you know, give Godzilla a good punch to the head, you know, smack him in the chest, that kind of stuff. So I do see the difficulty there. There's definitely a lot of difficulty. And hopefully, you know, here's another fan art of Kong with this big old Godzilla spine axe. You know, it'll be interesting to see if that actually happens in the movie. But, you know, pretty much it'll be interesting. I do say, you know, there's things here and there that definitely have to happen. But that's pretty much all of the big news that I have. So I just want to share just a few tabs here because last week on June 29th, or July 29th, we had a very nice milestone for a very beloved movie here, and that was Shin Godzilla. So July 29th in Japan was the 4-year anniversary. So it's been 4 years since Shin Godzilla has been released in Japan. And this was very nice here. Lovely image. Personally, I greatly enjoy that movie. And I always talk about it a lot. I had a chance to see this movie when it had a limited a limited release in the US. It was a very fun experience for me. And it was actually on the weekend of my birthday. So it was like October 13th or the October 12th was when I saw it. My birthday's on the 14th of October. So, you know, it was a very fun experience to actually see a Godzilla movie on the big screen. Because pretty much when I was a kid, I was born in 94. So pretty much the whole entire Heisei era, or a majority of the Heisei era of Godzilla movies were already finished. The Showa movies were, you know, history. And then as I grew up, you know, they didn't really have very many releases of the Millennium era of movies. I did watch them on TV, of course, and on VHS tape and DVD, but Shin Godzilla is the first and only Godzilla movie that I've actually watched in a movie theater. And that was a very fun, a very great experience to have. And so on Twitter, there was very great stuff here. Let's see. That behind the scenes test of the animatronic Godzilla was amazing. I know, right? That was so cool. I was blown away by how awesome that animatronic Shin Godzilla was. And it looked so good. Like, oh, it's a shame that it wasn't in the actual movie, or they weren't able to use that, because man, that was amazing. Now I gotta go through my my Twitter here to try and find that post, because man, that was just awesome. So awesome. There's been a lot of things, lots of things here. Let me put something on the screen just to take up your time. Happy belated birthday. Well, thank you. You can always, you know, give me a couple months and you can say happy birthday to me again. And hail, Jeremy 5, Russia approved. Glad to have you here. Jeremy 5. Oh, you know, I finally look at your icon here, and it's the Johnny 5. Oh gosh, I feel like such a dork. I think you're being ghosted. Ghosted? What does that mean? Ghosted? I don't know. But I just now take a good look at your icon here, Jeremy 5, and I see it's the Johnny 5 robot. Okay. So that makes a whole lot more sense. It makes a whole Oh boy. Oh boy. Yes. Oh gosh. Being ghosted. Ghosted. Don't quite know what that means, but let me put something on the screen for you guys to look at. Here's some wonderful art that has been posted to Twitter this past week, and boy, is it amazing! As I try and look for the that animatronic Shin Godzilla video, because man, that was amazing. Ah, there it is. There it is. There we go. Okay, we'll keep going through some of these things here and there. So that is a lovely piece of art right there by GNA at Mega GNA. I'm gonna put that, I'm gonna do a lot of copying and pasting, putting these things into the chat. If you guys are ever interested, I always find it enjoyable to follow different people, different artists on Twitter, because there's so much art there that it is amazing. Always a treat to watch. Ah, oh, okay. Oh, your live stream is not showing up on my subscription feed. I didn't get any notifications. Ghosted is when the stream does not show up on subscribe. Oh, yeah, that's pretty weird. Okay, I have it set to public, so yeah, that's some weird stuff. Well, I guess I'll just share the thing again. I don't know. That's interesting, though. Thank you guys for letting me know that, because yeah. Then again, I don't mind too much. I guess. Well, no, yeah, that's good. That's good to know, honestly. Here's another awesome piece of art celebrating the 4th anniversary. This is by Ninsai Commission. Ninsai. And man, that looks beautiful. I loved seeing that. Oh, just all the colors there, the blood, the charred body, the smoke, this like explosion in the background, the saliva coming from his jaws. Oh, just amazing. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, you used the link on Twitter. Let me see. That is very weird. Very, very weird. Let me see here. Set the reminder. Huh. Okay. So now I have, so now that I go to my channel page here on the YouTube, it does show up as live. It might have been, well, actually, no, I couldn't really tell you what it was, but I'm not a huge YouTube knowledge guy here, but it's very interesting. Oh yeah, totally. That would be a very good blacklight poster. That would be great. And let's see here. And of course, there's gonna be lots of stuff here. I'm gonna put this in the chat too, a link to this in the chat, because as I said before, it's always nice to follow different artistic people on Twitter. So many different people on there that it makes Twitter a much more fun place. Yeah. All right, we are at about 30 minutes. That's pretty good, because most of this other stuff is not very pertinent to what we have today. I will show you this lovely piece of art that I had a fun time making, honestly. And it was funny because last week I drew this on MS Paint, and I didn't really understand, or I didn't even realize that it was the anniversary of Shin Godzilla. It was just a little rinky dink thing that I drew on MS Paint, because Jay Exy had a post, and he was like, "Oh yeah, draw up your favorite movie poster on MS Paint from memory, and it's for a video or something. I don't know, it's something." And I was like, "Okay, that's something fun." And yeah, I drew this. And it's so funny because I have a poster of Shin Godzilla in my room, literally right next to my bed. And it's so funny because on that poster, I'm looking at it right now. it shows the date that it was released, July 29th. It even has the day, like it has Friday on it, and I'm like, man, it's so funny how these things work. But boy, was that a very fun thing. It was a very fun thing to do. And of course, folks, we have hit a very lovely milestone here. And let me stop that screen and let me share a very fun little thing here. This is my channel page on YouTube, and we have hit 111 subscribers. And boy, oh boy, folks, is that really great. 111. Go ahead, make a wish. I don't know if it works for that. Maybe it only works for 1111, but boy, is that great. I really can't say thank you enough. There's been a lot of help that I've received from various people, and I had a very nice little video that released as well. And speaking of videos, let me reshare. Let me do this, and then let me see. Hopefully this works. Let's see if this works. Going to share the audio. And here we have the 100 subscriber giveaway. Shin Godzilla digital code. Comment below. Now, I posted this yesterday on Sunday, my time. And yeah, basically, because of all the good vibes that I keep getting from you guys, I want to kind of do something fun, kind of give back a little bit. So I have this digital code for Shin Godzilla, and I made a little video here. It's a 2-minute video. Well, 2-minute, 17-second video. I'm going to play it. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Hopefully you guys actually hear it and it all kind of processes and all that. Hello, Tommy. Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective is interesting. It's interesting. I do not see you on my StreamYard, but I have my YouTube app open, and it had your comment up for review. Your comment was held for review in the live chat there. I don't know what the heck that means, but it's very weird. It's very weird. Obviously, I don't quite know this whole YouTube thing super well, but just so you know, and it's not like your comment really said anything bad either. It just said hello. It just said greetings. And here you commented again, and it says this message is held for review. It says I get hidden a lot. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. I'd like to show your comment on my stream. What the heck? Okay. Well, let me just play this video. Hopefully we get some good vibes here.
Cookie starts with C. Let's think of other things that starts with C. Who cares about other things?
Alrighty, folks, this is Mongo, your friend from SoCal. Today is a very special video because over this last week or so, we have hit a very big landmark here at Mongo's Big Things. We have reached 100 subscribers, and it has not been through my own work alone, but it has been through the help of a wonderful community, many great friends, and many amazing people. Folks, I want to give back, so I'm going to give out a special code for this movie, Shin Godzilla. This is a special code from Funimation.com. Redeeming this digital code is extremely easy. All you need is a free account at Funimation.com. And at Funimation.com, you will go to your account, then to the My Library tab, where you can then redeem your digital code. And now, folks, there's only one copy of this digital code, and I will be entering you into this sweepstake, this grand prize challenge here by a simple comment. So you can either comment on this Twitter post or on this accompanying YouTube video, and I will put you on this magical number wheel, which I found on the internet. Later this week, I will have the result posted on YouTube and on Twitter, and I'll make sure to contact that lucky winner of Shin Godzilla. So, folks, I just want to say thanks again. No joke, it's really fun to be here on YouTube and on Twitter. I want to, give you guys a chance to have some fun. So let's have some fun. Comment below, and I will enter you into this little sweepstake, I guess. But that's all I got to say today, folks. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, that was a little video there. Hopefully that actually sounded decent, halfway decent for you guys. But anyhow, so it's the 100 subscriber giveaway. I'm going to give away a digital code to Shin Godzilla, and it's very easy to access. All you need is, after you receive the code, the digital code, you simply go on to Funimation.com, you create a free account. You can make an account for free. Don't do the premium account if you don't want to pay. Basically, that is something that you got to make sure you pay attention to. Because essentially, when I went to Funimation.com, I had to make an account, and it gave me like 3 big options, like premium bonus or premium sale, premium this. And then below all those options, it says, no, I just want to make a free account. So all you need is a free account. You go to my account on Funimation.com, and then you go to the My Library tab, and pretty much you just enter in your digital code. So basically, if you want to enter this giveaway, all you got to do is comment on this video. You only need to comment once. If you comment multiple times, then I'm only going to count you as once. So basically, each person who comments on the video, on either this video or the accompanying Twitter video, they will be entered into this giveaway. So here's the video right here. We have some great participants. Don't worry, folks. I'm not going to be putting myself into this giveaway. I'm just basically letting you know, like, hey, if your comment has been liked and hearted, then that means you're going to be put into this raffle, this giveaway. We got Thomas Gilkey, we got Flipped Out, we got Giovanna, we got GFan84, and we got Lady Tariel. Personally, she was commenting on GFan's comment, but I'm like, hey, yeah, you commented on the video pretty much, so yeah, I'm going to put you in there. And then let me just share the official Twitter post. Now here's the official Twitter post. I have it as a pinned tweet on my Twitter, and it's basically the same video you see on YouTube. If you comment on it, like Severon13, then you will be put into this giveaway. The number of people that I will put, the number of the number of parts that I'm going to put on the number wheel will be determined by the amount of people who comment. So the more the merrier, pretty much. And yeah, honestly, folks, it's a really fun time. I'm very glad I finally get to post a few of these, highlight some of these comments from Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective. Very glad, very glad to have you pop in. Tommy, Severon, Jeremy 5, Russia approved. So funny, so funny. I didn't even realize. It didn't even click in my head that was a Johnny 5 reference. Oh my goodness, that's great. I like that a lot. But folks, that's pretty much all I got to say today. There wasn't really much news in the way of like toys and stuff like that. Pretty much we got most of all that covered last week and the week before. And now it's pretty much just waiting, seeing what other kind of things come out. If there's any, stuff that you guys are interested in looking at or whatever, feel free to comment down below. Always glad to have an audience. I would say it enhances the show. It enhances the show. It enhances the experience for me, and hopefully, it enhances the experience for you guys. Anyhow, guys, I'm Mongo. I'm very glad. I'm very glad you got a laugh out of that, Jeremy 5. But I'm Mongo. I'm just a simple dude doing what I can with what I got. There's lots of people here in the community, both on YouTube and on Twitter, that have been very supportive and very kind and friendly to me. And so, when I get people who are friendly to me, I try and be friendly to them. And yeah, so thanks again, guys, for popping in. I'll see you next week or whenever I decide to end this giveaway. I'm thinking I'll probably just do a little live stream on Wednesday, a very short, probably like 10-minute live stream, just to do the actual giveaway itself, the actual number wheel. But yeah, folks, mark your calendars. Wednesday, August 5th, the giveaway will end. Wednesday, August 5th, the giveaway will end. And make sure to comment on either the official YouTube video or the official Twitter video of that 100 subscriber giveaway. And yeah, folks, I'll see you later. Thanks again for coming by. And I'm Mongo, and these have been a few big thanks. Bye-bye, folks.